Thank you for choosing Ironside Computers. Today we're going to be doing a video demonstration of order number 814164. We're going to be shipping this computer shortly, but before we do, we're going to be showing you the internals of your computer and that each part is new and undamaged, and we're going to be running a quick stress test to show the computer is fully operational. If you have any questions, please contact us at customer service at ironsidecomputers.com. Taking a look at the outside of your computer, for your case you selected the Cooler Master Storm Stryker. Now we're going to boot the computer up, and then we're going to take a better look inside to show you the parts that you ordered. This is Windows 7 booting up on a Corsair Neutron 120GB SSD. Now that your computer is booted up, let's take a look inside. Taking a look inside your computer, first thing you'll notice is your level 2 Iron Tundra liquid cooling unit with electric UV blue coolant. That is cooling an Intel Core i7 4770K processor. For RAM you selected 16GB of 1600 MHz, and that is being cooled by a Blue Kingston HyperX memory cooler. Also being cooled by your level 2 Iron Tundra liquid cooling unit is your AMD Radeon R9 290X graphics card. Beside that is your reservoir. We're now using the tube style reservoirs for certain cases. And for your motherboard you selected the Asus Z87A. For lighting in the system you selected the NZXT Hue lighting system, which can change to any color you prefer, and I'll show you how to use that in just a second. Powering your system is a Corsair TX750, and for storage you selected a Corsair Neutron GTX 120GB SSD, along with a secondary Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB 7200 RPM hard drive. For wiring you selected individually sleeved blue cables, which are present throughout the system. I'd also like to note that the bubbles in your reservoir are only present because the computer has been moved around a lot recently, from building to testing to our studio location. Once the computer is stationary, they should clear themselves out. Taking a look at the top of your computer, you have your power button, your fan controller switches. You can speed up or slow down your fans by pressing the minus or plus sign here. The LED switch for the front fans on your case, your headphone and mic jack, 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and your reset button. Below that is your NZXT Hue lighting system control panel, pretty simple to use. You're going to turn the knob this way for more color, this way for less of that color. You have red, green, and blue. And then by pressing these buttons, you're going to be toggling the brightness, power, and the mode at which the lights blink. And below that we have your DVD writer. Taking a look at the back of your computer, starting from the top, you have 2 USB 2.0 ports, PS2, mini display port, HDMI, optical out, DVI and VGA, 4 USB 2.0 ports, Ethernet and your various audio jacks, and below that we have the ports for your graphics card. You have 2 DVI, HDMI, and display. Now when plugging in your monitor, please do not use the ports on your motherboard. These have been disabled. You want to use the ports on your graphics card. Taking a look at the desktop, now we're going to be showing you the parts of the computer you couldn't see. In File Explorer, you'll see your 120GB SSD, along with your 1TB secondary hard drive. In System Properties, Windows 7 Home Premium is your operating system, Intel Core i7 4770K for your processor, and 16GB of RAM for memory. In Device Manager, you'll see your AMD Radeon R9 290X graphics card. Now we're going to begin the stress test. This test is called Unigen Heaven. It's designed to heavily stress the graphics card as well as the processor. We typically let this test run for up to 8 hours, but for this video we're going to be letting it run for about 2 to 3 minutes to show your computer is fully operational. As you can see, the computer is fully operational and all the components in your computer are working properly. Now we're going to be shutting down the system. And that will conclude this video. Again, if you have any questions, please contact us at customer service at ironsidecomputers.com, and thank you for choosing Ironside.